Aloha and welcome to Winter Harbor Marina that we're leaving right now. We're heading out, going towards the Oswego Canal. Now we got a little bit to go before the turn, but we should be there in about an hour and a half. Should be to the first lock on the Oswego. So welcome aboard. Join us on this journey to Oswego. Aloha, we are Sava, Cynthia, and Alex, along with our two dogs, Lucy and Shadow. We're traveling America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile North American waterway from Florida to Canada and back down via the Mississippi. Follow us on this journey on our boat called Mahalo. Well, I thought our first lock would be in like an hour. No, lock 23 on the Erie is right here. It's right coming right up. 11 minutes. So we're getting our headsets ready and get hold of the lockmaster here and lock through. So this is the first lock, unfortunately, we have to do in the rain. We thought the rain would stop here around 10 o'clock. It hasn't stopped. Alex has got to go outside in the rain. I'm going to turn on my headsets here and we'll be ready to go. So again, this lock came quite faster than we thought. Look at these pretty flowers right here that they've made up here right next to the canal. Lock 23. In the rain today, unfortunately. I got the front open here. We're going to close it after we leave the lock. You can see Alex right here. He says he has a bathing suit on, so he's okay. Lockmaster's house, but pretty flowers. Always very well landscaped, you know, the entire area. And a park-like setting, so people come here just to watch the boats get lowered. All right, water's going out, and we'll continue on. A unique gate because it has it's a guillotine right in front. I guess for water control. And Cynthia is in her, what is it, Cindy?
Frog togs from Walmart.
Frog togs from Walmart.
Frog togs.
Okay, and that's on your turf. Look, Cindy's standing on you. The last video you probably saw brown, and so yes, we got that yesterday. This is synthetic grass, and the dogs are using it.
Yes.
Yeah.
They're using it.
Yep. Number one, number two. So they've been fooled, which is a really cool thing.
Show them the metal sign above this door. When you step in, it says
Oh,
poop.
yeah, it does say poop deck. Yep. Yeah, unfortunate. But we knew that when we bought this boat, that this would be their backyard right here.
So
But-
what I like about frog togs is I'm not hot. It's waterproof. And the head, this covers my thing, so only this part's out, keeping my electronics dry. They also have pants, but my shorts are nylon, and so because it's a little warmer today, I'm wearing just the jacket. So, hands down, from Women on the Loop, the Facebook group, they said, get this, I love it.
Perfect. All right, I'm going to go back to the bridge, and we will continue the journey, unfortunately, in the rain. Lucy downstairs, you can hear her. She's upset that she's not up here.
So I'm back up on the deck. It is definitely raining. We just passed another little curve in the inlet. We were coming straight and have this lovely inlet where more people have their houses. So you guys see my togs are hanging up back there with the deck boots. Deck boots are good, they don't slip. What is slippery, of course, is the metal handle going down. So with my lock gloves on, I realize now that just slipped. So that was not like I was holding on to something sturdy, because it was slippery. But we're doing good.
Me. I had dish soap in my hand.
And Alex is up here watching. He's wearing a swimsuit and water shoes to be out on the front. Zava's driving. We don't have as good a visibility because we have isinglass zippered covers, but we get really good airflow when it's not raining. So on the days it does rain, we deal with what we got. So, and it was supposed to stop raining by 10, but as you can see, Mother Nature does not listen to the newscaster. She does her own thing. Dogs are still downstairs because my understanding is the next lock is not too in the far distant future. Oh, well then maybe the dogs could come up then. Loosey Goosey thinks she's first mate, so she feels very outraged. So here somebody has, I know it's hard for you guys to see, I can lift a cover here a little so I can film. There, that's better. So here somebody has their kayaks out. I can't read the sign, Alex. Can you read the sign in red?
Brown excavating.
Oh.
Taller text.
So this is the family's home and business. They have an outdoor pool up at their house, and then they have a pole barn with their business. So they're advertising their business on their little dock. Looks like they've got a purple kayak over here on the beach area, and then 3 more. Zava wanted me to film the teal chairs. Sliding by Alex here. This window's open, but look at these lawns, manicured with perfect mowing. Somebody here has red Adirondack and a fire ring. Very cute little homes. Look at this over here. Some teal umbrellas match their boat. And they have a fenced-in backyard. I think there's a swimming pool there that's covered. Maybe not, but it sure looks like it. It's either that or it's for dogs. These people have even groomed the trees by their fire pit, and they have 3 jet skis. 2 jet skis that are covered, and a covered pontoon. Very nice. So everybody here, it appears they're like weekend homes. I'm not convinced that this is daily living. Very nice. Very pleasant.
Remember this rain from last time we were out here? It rained almost
18 years ago when we were in the Bayliner, it was raining all the time. For sale by owner. I'm not sure if it's the house or if it's the boat. This one's very pleasant, Zav, with a big fence and a swimming pool. I can see that one clearly. There's a swimming pool directly across from us here. All right, I'm gonna go down and get the dogs. Since it looks like the houses on either side have stopped. Lots of ducks over there. And wildfowl. Our homes here. We're looking at this boat that looks very similar to ours in just shape. Not sure if it's a Carver or not. Yes, it is. It is a Carver, Zav. It says Carver. And it doesn't have a cockpit like ours. See, it just has a swim deck and the ladder at the back, which Zava does not like. He likes stairs. So it just shows a very similar boat, but ours is a wee bit bigger, allowing for the cockpit, which is our backyard for our dogs. Definitely other people loop on smaller boats than ours, but for us, because we had the 2 dogs, we wanted a place for them. These little rugrats. We wanted something for them for a backyard. And today is our first day with the artificial carpet. So, fingers crossed. They have both used it. Lucy was unsure, but she saw that Shadow had done his offerings, and then she went ahead and did hers. Now, was it a fluke, or is it going to continue? Fingers crossed.
Too late. Turf's been thrown out.
The turf is gone. The real turf, the real grass turf. So we're good for Canada, because I kind of worried about taking real plant life and having them say something about it. So we're glad. We're going to try this artificial turf and let you know. So a little bit of a rainy day here. Not much you can see out the front window, which is why I'm giving you side footage. And we're avoiding that green grass you can see around the red marker. That is what we don't want wrapped around. One of the fellow loopers told Zava that he had to clean his engine strainers after lock number 8. So when did the number start going down? Because I thought
we started lock 01 here.
Oh, just now. Okay, because so the last lock we did was not 23.
That's 23.
But now the first one, the very next one we do.
It's lock 1 on Oswego.
Okay, lock 1 on the Oswego. So today, even though it's not that cold outside or hot outside, definitely using this fan. It's a Treva. I got it on Amazon. It looks like slow moving on the camera. That's hilarious, but it's actually going at its high speed. And Zava has a small fan just beside his electronics. You can see the blades moving there. that gives him a little puff of air while he's driving. So Mr. Shadow takes advantage of the fan and says, I'll sit right here, thank you. There's a fan over my shoulder, right, baby? Yep. We got our Bubba cups from those of you that like the gas station that's down in Buc-ee's. We love our Buc-ee's cups, so it keeps our drinks cold during the day. I have ice water. Zava has Crystal Light lemonade. And yeah. And Lucy, she's barking at nothing. A hammock, I think. She sees a hammock in a tree and she don't like it. That was her thought. Passing some more nice homes. You can get like decoration ideas if you ever had a river house or lake house based on what they're doing here. This one tried really hard with some black plastic to retain that little wall that they built there, but it looks like it kind of slid down. They almost need to have had like different paving stones, I think, to hold that. Still, it looks very nice. This is that same style we saw before where there's a road that goes in front with the mailboxes, and then they come over and mow this yard and this area where they have their docks. So it's kind of like they have two front yards to maintain, the one on that side of the road, the one on this side of the road. This house here, now this is what Zava says, if you had a house that points toward the river, would you not make the biggest windows you could? Right, Zava? That to him is so sad that it's all small windows facing this way.
It's really tiny.
Now the house next to it had lots of big windows. These people even set up a porta pot on their grounds. Interesting. We have another deck. Now this one, they have the big woods. Look at this. And it must be marshy, because they're not trying to mow this all the way down. It must be marshy as it gets closer here. You know? They have their yards, but interesting log cabin.
That's a really nice dog here.
Well, that looks like a big boat. Now, what we just talked about window-wise, this person did it. This did every last window for a view. Every single one. And the little boat says ice cream. Do you see that? Do you see the name on the little boat? Ice cream. But those people did the window thing that even down on the lowest level, on the basement level, he put in the biggest windows he could. Very well done. That one looks like an old-fashioned gingerbread house, doesn't it? Now this one, I can't decide if they started with the A-frame and added on, or if it was all like this from the start. It almost looks like this side on the right has new siding. It's not like, I think they did an addition and then put in the big windows. Then they have a fenced area and an old shed. But this particular one looks like somebody put a rope, Alex. Look with the knots, so kids could swing out over and drop into the water. That looks fun. Now these people, they went ahead and just installed a swimming ladder. Do you see the swimming ladder? So you can climb down into the water. Sunning decks. So on this other side where Zava's filming, looks like, I don't know what all that is, Zava. What is all that? They're just using it to blockade?
Looks like it used to be a dock of some sort.
But how in the world do you get in there? That looks so run down. Wow. Which way do we go, Zav? Right or
Straight.
left?
Straight. We're going straight.
Straight, underneath the bridge. We're not going over there. So this marina here looks very interesting. It is called Pirates Cove. I thought he was making it funny. So here the river divides, the canal divides, because some really nice homes continue on, and we're going under the bridge.
Over there, there's actually where the canal splits. The one on the left goes towards Buffalo and Rochester, and the one on the right is the Oswego Canal. So that's where you can go either way, but we're gonna go towards the Oswego.
Right or left? Which way are we going?
So which way are we going?
Are we going right or left?
To the right, starboard.
We're going to the right, the starboard
And
side.
we're going to the right.
And we are going to go to the right, which is starboard, for those of you that like the nautical terms. And we are going to head toward Oswego. The other way goes, the left goes
Buffalo.
where? Goes to Buffalo. We
The
are not
remaining
going to
Erie
Buffalo.
Canal is the one on the left.
Now, last time we were here, 18 years ago, with the Bayliner and the Three Sons, we did go left. We did go that way. But today, we're going to be turning
That way.
to the right.
Yeah, that way.
Uh-huh.
Not that way. That way.
That's right. So Zob's getting ready to turn the boat. It's raining
And
today.
here we go.
Like Alex says, it says Erie Canal, Oswego 24 to the right, and Buffalo 92 to the left. We're making a very slow turn here and gonna head up this way. Quick view of where we came from right there. That is the way to the Lake Oneida and heading east. So we're gonna go right this way and head north towards Canada. First pretty homes here on the Oswego. Got an in-ground pool, plenty of windows, beautiful views. Yep.
This is a state building coming up here.
It is. I think it's a
And I
canal
see
building,
there,
doesn't it?
It is a canal building. It's got the official flags. It's got the official boats.
It's got some canal
This
boats,
is
yeah, barges.
a station for maintaining the Erie Canal.
You'd think, right? It's
The
a
flags in
it's
the
a modern building. It's a nice modern building.
Yeah, they've got the 3 flags there. They've got several boats over there on the hard.
Yeah, and there's the old dock right there. Aloha, we're approaching the first lock on the Oswego going north, and we just called the lockmaster. Can't really make out what they say. All our lockmasters must have bad radios, because I have both radios here and neither one can receive them. So anyway, we're gonna get a little closer and hopefully we'll figure out what is going on. If we see the lock open, we'll go on in. Okay, got the spillway right here. This is like an S-turn to get into this lock number 1 on the Oswego. We can't see it yet, so we're going to have to wait until we make a turn, I suppose, and hopefully we'll be able to see the lock at that point. This appears to be the town of Phoenix. I see a police boat right there that gave it away. There's our lock right there, and it is closed. So we're going to try to pull over here to the side. All right, got the park right here, Port of Phoenix. Yeah, I see a duck hut. Yes. For shelter. So we see a sailboat in the lock right there. So we're just waiting for, I guess, the lock to open so that they can come out. It says you can tie up here for 48 hours. That's a good thing to note. And the town of Phoenix. Right here, we must be in downtown square right here. And look at that beautiful mural right there. It says Phoenix. Looks like the bank maybe. The Vault Alarm. Yeah, it was a bank or is a bank possibly. All right, here we got Alex in the lock here in Phoenix. Again, a nice park. You can see the lockmaster's house right here. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. They got a beach volleyball going on here. See that, Alex, straight ahead? Okay, so here's Cynthia holding on. There she is on the new grass. Town of Phoenix, and we're going down. As you can see, we're going to be going down all the way to Oswego. Every lock, I'm being told, is a going down lock. Oh, we are too tall to pass through, even though he just opened up the doors. There's a drawbridge, and he's going to have to lift that so that we can go under. Boy, we have a lot of seagrass in here. Hopefully we don't take too much in our intake here. Please join us next time for part 2 of this trip from Brewerton to Oswego as we continue up north. In the meantime, please like, share, and subscribe. As always, give us a thumbs up. We really do appreciate it. We'll see you next time as we continue with part 2.